Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Timberborn, where we are picking up right where we left off, which was a bit of a shock to my system because I did some testing with this very save and kind of went all in, and well, let's just say that it looks a lot different in my non-live stream copy of this save. Different. A whole lot different. But that's okay. We're gonna make some progress here and get everything up and running and nice and pretty and all of that good stuff. Can you guys reach all those trees? You can. Are you being told to cut all those trees? You are not. That's problematic. We'll fix that. Cut all them there trees. That will help. Them there. That's right. I've been in Arkansas too freaking long. So how's everybody doing tonight? What is going on? I hope you are all well. My stream deck just went blank. There it goes. I just want to try something here real quick. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, what's up? Hi. You know what? Let's speed up time. We left off, there we go, click that. To build this area over here, that is going to eventually plant dandelions, so that we can get a healer, they make medicine. And then over here, we have, a fairly large area. That is going to be connected. Looks like I was going to connect this and then didn't. I'm not sure what's up with that. We should connect that. And then this is going to process all of our scrap into metal blocks. Let's clear that. And I want a T-junction here. No, ooh. This is not going to work. Hold on. We got to replan this here because, yeah, it's not going to work. So let's get rid of all this. Thankfully, they haven't started building it yet. Get rid of all of, actually not all of it. Just most of it. And then we'll get rid of that right there because that's not going to help us at all. And then we're going to get rid of that because we don't need it. So this needs to just remain what it was, which is a nice little elevated bit. Then we'll change this out. Eventually, everything will be connected for power. Anything that we do will all be one big giant power network for this district. And then we have a lovely place over here that once we start making the metal or steel bars, whatever they're called. What are they called? I don't know. They haven't built one of those yet. They're called, I don't know, metal bars. We don't have any, so I can't hover over it yet. But anyway, we'll be able to make some batteries to help out with drain droughts and things like that. And it'll be wonderful, and everybody will be happy. There will be great rejoicing, etc., so on and so forth. So I want to bring this over this way and there. Okay. So then we need a lifty piece, also known as a high power shaft. We're just going to spin it around a whole bunch of times, make it really dizzy, so that it doesn't know what's going on. And we're going to connect that there, and then we need an elbow there and an elbow there. Now that will have everything connected. We also should probably put a path piece there, so once they build that, they can actually, walk across. You can see we're working on getting this one connected right now. It's been its own little system for quite some time. There's no need. We may as well make this all one thing. What's up, Zach? Why are you sad, my dude? Ooh, a whopping 28 frames per second. Man. So that one's putting out 388, that one's putting out 387. Get those combined, and then share some of that power over here. We won't need to build as many power wheels. Because right now that whole 388 is just going to that, and that only requires 150, I think. So yeah, it kind of makes sense to get this all shared. So over here we have 9 unemployed beavers. Over here we have 10. So we want to start thinking about what comes next for both of these districts. Granted, not really resource rich right now, so we gotta take it slow. Yeah, we don't have a lot of planks, so we don't have any gears, and that's you know, that's gonna be problematic. Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. It's always hard to lose a pet. It really is. You know, it's just they just give and give and give. You know, they're fairly selfless, even cats. And you know, then to have to make that really hard decision, it's never easy, man. I'm really sorry. You know, I had to do that just last year, and then the year before that. Let's get some more science going. There we go. We only have 3 right now, and we're kind of struggle busting on science. I would like to get more of that going, because we need to unlock all of this. So at 600, 750, 1350, 1850, 2050. So 2450 that we need. We have 642. So we need much research. What's happening here? Okay, I see. It's just a shock to the system to see it this far back. I was just thinking through what all I have in a later version of this save, and it's a lot. The cool thing about this game is every time you make a manual save, it creates a new file, and then it auto saves after that. So you can always go back in time. And that's just what I did. I just kept playing. Oh, crap. Trout. Oh, no, it hasn't started yet. It comes in 1.4 days. I know what I'm doing. Whoops, resume game. I have back behind me. You can't quite see it. It's just off camera, thankfully, because it's a mess over there right now. Urns and paw prints and things like that of furry friends that I've lost over the years. I miss them all greatly. We've already taken out the forester here. Good. So let's unmark this because they'll never get planted. So there's no need to have them there. Eventually what we'll do is convert this to farmland, and then as we progress, we'll use dynamite to lower all this, and we'll lower this down too over here and do some cool things with that. You know, these guys could get their own lumber. How many workers do they have to spare? 7. They really could get their own lumber. Provided they ever get planks to get up here, but excuse me, I hate allergies. They suck. Oh, they do have planks. Okay, cool. So like if we put one there, or paths there, we can throw our lumberjack flags down here, and they can reach all of that. I'm gonna put these 2 here and then put a path. That way I'm not blocking myself in here. There we go. I'll have a bit of a walk to get over here to the wood pile, but it's fine. You'll be alright. So they've got logs, but they don't have planks over here. I can't really afford to send them planks from over here. Why is nothing getting made? The drought has begun, so we need to raise all of our gates. Let's pause for a minute so our water doesn't actually get away. Since I've closed where it comes in, I don't want it all flowing out the other end. There we go. Now we have all that water trapped for our own purposes. Or porpoises. Did I close that one? I did. Except these are beavers, not porpoises, so, you know. Whole different mammal. So yeah, it's going to be a while before they can get that. That sucks. Well, also, they're never going to be able to build that. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's help them? Question mark. Yeah, those are both too far away. That should let them build those. And I guess I can just build some temporary stairs. I'll have to get rid of them later, but at least they'll be able to get up there and build. Do I even need that, though? Yeah, if I want to put anything else up there, I will need that. In fact, I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to pause here for just a minute because this is going to break some things. All right, we're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. We're going to put the gate right there. Yes. And then connect this. And then that way we can have, like, another little way up and down right here. Yes, I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. So we need tall boys here. And then here we just need this size. So actually we don't need stairs at all. Yeah, we don't need stairs at all. We just need platforms. So we don't need those stairs. Excuse me. Though this would let me get stairs up if I wanted to. Because I can get to this pretty easily this way. Yeah, I do want to do stairs here. Just to get up to the next level. I know I'm being indecisive. It happens, okay? And then, if I change this out right here, we can get another house in right here, and that's at least something. Yeah, we can get another house in there. So we can do, like, that, and then just to make sure it's level back there, do that. And hang this to here for a door. Where do we want that door going? In. It matters, okay? There. So then we don't need these shorter platforms because this is going to be access to the next level up. Which, you know, we're nowhere near building yet, but at least we can plan. There. So that will then give us access to put a house there, and then we can do, like, stairs right there. Ooh, no, we can't because that house is facing the wrong way. Let's put a different house then. With the door going the other way. There we go. Now I can put stairs there. Because if I put another house on top of that, just to keep things leveled out, I couldn't have stairs because it would have blocked the door. So there. And then that's the level where our next storage will go. So that works out. And that gives us multiple ways in and out. Again, nothing that we're going to be doing anytime soon. But we can at least plan it. Nothing to do in range. Just because you have no planks to build the stairs. I bet if I mark the trees for cutting, they'll quit complaining. No, they won't. Well, fine, just complain then. And like we will, because we don't have anything to do. You're giving us jobs with nothing to do. That would suck. Have a job where literally you have nothing to do all day. Can you imagine how boring that would get? Just 8 hours a day, just sit and be like, stare at the ceiling, organize office betting pools on football games. I don't know. What Tony Soprano did. So we can cancel wood cutting in these areas because there's no more trees to cut. I don't think it makes a difference, to be honest, if you do that or not, but we're going to do it anyway. And then these trees will grow in, these trees will get cut down, and then we can just run a temporary path out here to cut some of those trees down and start getting this prepped. And oh my god, this is taking forever because we have no freaking planks. Because right now, all of our power, 100%, comes from water wheels. So we're gonna wait for this drought to go by, and then hopefully they can get going on a bunch of planks. This is kind of ridiculous. That's what's holding us up is planks. We've got places to make, 4 places to make planks. And then some of those planks will need to get turned into gears because we are going to need some gears. So every 3 hours, they go through some planks. I'm going to bump up their workday to 18 hours. So give us 6 a day, so they'll use 6, but these guys can make 1 every 1.3 hours. So they'll make 10 each, so 40 a day. So we can afford to lose 6 of them, but we don't have anything to work there, really? Oh. Alright, well, let's get these other houses built then. Got a lot of pause signs here. What do we got paused? You know, let somebody live there. You know, let somebody live there. And then we can finish construction on these. And get some baby beavers born so that we can have some markers. Wow, they finished those like instantly. They just were waiting for something to do. Told you, man. It's boring if you don't have anything to do at your job. So do I have anything prioritized? Yeah, I've got the storage prioritized, and I'm going to change my mind on that. This stuff is more important. We got to get this moving, man. In fact, I'm going to get the power side of things going first. That way the next drought that comes, we're not struggle busting so bad. This is our new... The drought has ended, so at least we'll get some power going. That is our new priority. So we need to open all of our gates back up. So these go to 0 to let the water in. This one over here goes to 0 to let the water flow and not flood. It's a flood control gate. This one goes to 0.5 so that when we open this one to 0, the water's moving faster on this side, thus giving our water wheels more speed. Speed is key, man. Speed is key. And here comes the water. Cool, cool. The water wheels are starting to turn, but you notice they're turning kind of the wrong direction. That's because water is currently flowing out. But you can see that as it comes in, they start turning. And we need to get to 200 for these to be fully powered. There we go. Done. I mean, this one could be fully powered, but we don't have any work there. Yikes. You're not taking them anything, are you? No, not. And then these dudes, are they able to cut down any of these trees? They're not. So they're not benefiting from this forest at all. And they could be. So what we're going to do is mark just a couple things for deletion here. We'll lose 4 trees, but I'm okay with that. We'll put in 2 of those. And then that will let 2 people or 2 beavers work here, and then they can reach all the way over here, even though it's part of a different district. They can still go chop those down. And what we can do is stop sending that district logs. And we can keep all the logs in this district so they have all those logs available to make planks. So we've got 19 baby beavers, 15 open beds. We do have a couple places for them to go get fertile. Yeah, that's what it does. So let's think about what we can use this space for. Well, I don't really have anything that we can build there, though. We're just really short on supplies. I think these guys are going to have to wait. We need to get this stuff done. And these storages done before we can really start sending supplies over here. So we're kind of at the waiting game. If you were here for the last stream, you remember we had a big, and I do mean big, death wave. We lost like 70 beavers, I think it was. It was a lot. It was sad. It was my fault because I wasn't paying attention to food and water. And they all starved or dehydrated. I'm almost tempted to put in like a second water wheel on each of these places. But each water wheel, you can see like how it interferes with the current. It slows it down, so we probably really wouldn't gain any horsepower. Where we could maybe get the benefit would be back here with a couple wheels. But I want to wait till we're building things over that direction before we do that. They're slowly but surely getting things done. We got some gears, we've got some planks. So they're getting there. We got plenty of wood, plenty of food, plenty of water. So we're good in that regard. We just got to get stuff built. Which is finally moving. We don't have a lot of supplies, but it's deceptive. You know, we've only got 2 planks. But remember, these are making 40 a day. It's just as soon as they're getting made, they're getting picked up and brought over here. You know, these each take like, what, 4 planks each? Yeah. So, I mean, we're only going to make 10 of these platforms per day. And then once they get the platforms up, they can then quickly come in and put in the gears because those are just logs except for the high ones that go up. So, it works out. So yeah, they're definitely making progress. Without a doubt, they are making progress. Excuse me. However, that wheel won't be connected until that is built. But all the other wheels will be. So I'm okay with one wheel sitting there in a disconnect state. Planks and gears. Lots and lots of planks and gears. Ooh. And scrap metal. Which they can't start bringing scrap metal to the other ones because the platforms to support them aren't there, so they can't build the foundation out. So yeah, they're moving. They've already got all of that done. So they've just got like this last row and a couple back here. And then all of those. And then just the shafts that sit on top of it. So as soon as they get these built out, they should, in theory, start building the shafts out if they run out of planks. But so far they haven't run out of planks. Just checking that I did prioritize all that, and yes, I did. I wonder if I came through here and built levees instead of platforms, if that wouldn't make the water go even faster through there. So I think we could like go to levees here and speed it up. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna, even though they've already brought some supplies over to some of these, it's all right. I'll take the hit. Gonna get rid of just that row, and we're gonna do levees instead. No damn, oh levee. There we go. Because they're solid and they can be built on top of. I don't have a path to get down there. A couple of them though, it looks like. I mean, one of them was saying no can do. That one. But I think we can make that happen. Let's see what we've got here. We need a way for them to get down. Do I have a path anywhere underwater? Are we over here? Okay, we can make something temporary here. Yeah, let's go right here. And then that's all at the same depth, yeah. So we can actually just run a path. Hold on, I need to see where this needs to go. Where'd that set of stairs go that I just built? But, oh, I built a platform, okay. Why didn't I just put something down? There we go. And there, cool. Now I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Down, 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 cool. And then if we run a path this way over to there, then they'll be able to reach all of that. And we'll pause all of these out here so they get to the ones in the back first. Not sure. Yeah, that's the one that they couldn't reach. So everything else can stay unpaused except for that one. Just in case they can, like, then walk across. We'll see what happens. So it means we need to prioritize these stairs as well. And one row of levees. So let's raise this back up and see where we need to put our power stuff back in that I ripped out right here. And the nice thing about levees versus platforms is they're just logs. And we have a ton of logs. So we should be able to get those built pretty quick. Are we building wheels? As long as those wheels are paused, that's the important part. Because if I had those unpaused, I'd build those wheels and then wouldn't be able to get back here to build the power network to support the wheels. So cool, we're making some progress. This makes me happy. It almost makes me think I should come over here and square this off as well with some levees. I don't know if this is really going to speed the water up or not. Like right now we're making 387, so we'll be able to test it once that's all done and see if it's bigger or not. In fact, since we don't know, I'm going to pause the creation of the power stuff for just the time being. That way, if this doesn't work out the way I was planning, we don't lose time and resources. So cool, they should start coming in and filling out this power network. Surprised they haven't done more over here. They've got plenty of gears. I don't know what they're waiting on. Maybe it's just the order that I built things in and they're just following that. They do that. Yeah, it's probably just the order of stuff that I built. So definitely focusing on all this first. So once they get that one in, now we can unpause these power wheels. Because they're no longer blocked. So none of this power is going to get sent to the network until all these buildings are built. It's kind of unfortunate. But how it goes. So they're almost done up here. So we should see them start making some of this stuff back here pretty soon. Their 18-hour workdays are definitely helping. Because we suddenly have a surplus of planks, and we haven't in 2 or 3 days. Looks like we're safe to unpause this other power wheel as well. Yep. It won't block anything now. Are they able to get down here? Well, they're not able to get down there either. Well, they will be, though. Once they start construction of some of these platforms, or levees. Which should be happening soon, I would think. No, they've got planks, so they're going to keep doing all this stuff. You see, as they get to each, like, this one says it's too far, but as soon as they get this platform built, there, that went away. And same for this one, it says it's too far, but as soon as they get this one built, that'll go away. Just like that. So, with that done, they've got these stairs over here constructed. They've got the stairs down constructed, so now they're ready to follow the path. And go build this stuff instead? No, don't do that. Build this. This is more important. Let's assign some priority here. Kind of hard to click on boxes. There we go. Let's go all the way down and make sure we got them all. There we go. Cool. Now that's what they should prioritize. Well, that and this wheel and that over there. So the wheel and that will probably get finished first before they start on the levee boxes. I just call them boxes because they just look like boxes. Like, yeah, see, I don't want them doing this. And they did. I'll let this district build that. We might be able to make another district connection here. Good. I'd put a gate right there. Just to give them yet one more way between the two districts. There they go. Now they're building the levees. So, 387, it actually looks like it might have decreased it doing this. Let's get this one built. And then build these other ones. I really thought that would speed. Well, now it's coming up again, though. It was 387 is what we had. That one's going a lot faster now. So now we can do this one. And these in the corner. I can't tell if this is good or bad. I really thought it would speed it up by narrowing the channel. I really, really did. I thought that would be the ticket. Unpause that, unpause that. Those will have to wait till morning, though. Are they able to reach these two? They are. And there should be another set, yeah, right on top. So we've got 5 more to go, so 60 logs, which they have 10 times that number, so those should get built pretty quick. But they've emptied that wood pile, so they're going a lot farther to pick up their wood. Unless it's this district that has all the wood now. No. This district still has 387, so we're good. Are they not able to reach over here? Oh, okay. I can maybe help them with that. Let's do that, and that should get them over there. Yep, sure did. All right, all of these are done. Verdict is it's slightly faster. We gained like 15 horsepower. Nothing earth-shattering, but at least it's better. So we can go ahead and build all this now. And it doesn't matter which order they get built in, because they've got plenty of space to work, except for there. We need to maybe pause that one. What is up? Raisins, how's it going, again? Unpause that one. There we go. So yeah, we gained a little power out of it. Not a whole lot. Having raisins for dessert. Wow, your namesake. Sweet. And now these two are connected. So now we're up to 918 in our power supply. And now that that's connected, all of these wheels, well, these wheels, these aren't. These four aren't. That one there, these three. Because they're not connected to buildings yet. But these three wheels are included all in that network power supply. And then once these buildings get built, that will get incorporated as well. Which, that's our next priority, is here. So we're going to send them to do that. You're a rebel. We don't have enough gears or planks to do either one, because they just took all of those gears and made this other storage, which is fine, but it wasn't really what I wanted them to build next, but whatever. We are finally doing good on research, though. So we're gonna start unlocking Golem assembly line stuff here. So we need 600 more, so what, 370, and we'll have the final bit. Granted, we need all this wood cleared out, too, because we need to plant sunflowers. So hopefully they chop that down pretty soon. Do we have available workers? One. Well, one's better than none. So let's get just a bit more housing going over here, then. Just we're gonna need beavers. Lots and lots of beavers. There. And those houses shouldn't take too long to get built, because we have lots of wood available. Lots and lots and lots of wood available. And then before they build the next storage, I want them to finish this, so we have medicine. None of that requires power. Yep. Sweet. So we've got all our scrap metal in that one. They should be able to start bringing scrap metal to these as well. We have plenty. Got smartened up them beavers? Yeah, we need a lot more research. We're going to have it eventually, just it's going to take a while. We really need planks over here, so let's do a thing. What do we have? Let's change this to just like 10 planks for them. And then we will send those over. There we go. Oh, wow, they were working on building all this crap before I prioritized stuff, weren't they? Oops. That would be where all of our planks went. That's a lot of planks right there. So I'm going to deprioritize all of that, so it's kind of like the last thing that gets done. I do like the prioritization system. So this is our biggest priority. That's our second biggest priority. That's normal priority, so third. And this is our fourth biggest priority. However, I want these stairs to be a high priority. But this district will have to build those. But they're getting planks now, so they'll be able to. Though where they're taking them is beyond me, because they've had enough planks to build that already, and they didn't. So I don't really know what they're doing with them. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing with all their planks. What did you do with your planks? Tell me they didn't just vanish into the ether because there's no storage. That would suck. Man, it's going slow. It's mainly because we've got really... Well, I guess it's not going slow. 13 more gears remaining for that one. Planks and gears for that one. All the planks and gears for that one. And most of the planks for that one still remaining. So it's not too bad. We've got them on 18-hour days, so we'll get there. It's just the grind. And then after we get that built, and that built, and that built, and this built, then we're going to do another round of housing if we don't have enough beavers. And go that way. The whole text in general about streaming and compensated streamers, yeah, it's not as widespread as people think it is. I thought there was another power wheel to build there. There is. Why isn't that showing up as a thing? Like, why haven't they even started it? It's not paused. Oh, because there's a platform missing that is not prioritized. It's a good reason. They can't start it. Physically impossible. So we've got a couple little spaces here. We could do some well-being related stuff. Oh, but we don't have a shrine? Well, we're going to unlock a shrine. There we go. Get a couple shrines in there so we can start working on their well-being. Yeah, I've had offers for free games. You know, they're like, we have an offer for you. It's not really an offer. They're just offering me a CD or a game key. But like a lot of them, like when you go and read the terms and conditions, like they are very specific about what you can and cannot say. Like, nope, I am not going to review a game and not have editorial freedom. And then the people that are getting paid big bucks, it's that top 1%, if even that, of streamers. Oh, such slow progress. 4 more gears for this one. Oh, but hey, these guys got their planks. So that means we can also, well, once they cut that one tree down, I guess we can put it over here. Yeah, I'll put it there instead then. Path there, and then once he is able, aka built, we will replant a higher yield tree in this area. So if that was the wrong level, they'll never be able to reach that. Not for a long time anyway. We'll eventually blast this all flat. Well, mostly flat. We gotta leave a little lip back here so we don't flood. We'll blast it mostly flat. That's the level I want. Yeah, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. There we go. Yeah, that's it. And then he'll be able to reach. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to reach up. Whoa, you're done. Yes, he can reach up there. That was surprisingly quick. Won't be able to plant in those dry areas, but I'm not gonna like try to differentiate between the two. Unmark those. There we go. He is now planting a higher yield tree with chestnuts. We're not using this space down here right now for anything. We will eventually, but Hello? There we go. We may as well let them plant trees there. And over here too, why not? Just go crazy. How far can he reach? Okay, so we won't go over there. And then we'll mark that as a tree cutting area as well. Because I'll forget if I don't, and then we'll just have a bunch of mature trees, and I'll be like, why aren't those beavers cutting down those trees? And then the answer will be because, idiot, you didn't mark it as a tree cutting area. There we go. Cool. Oh, hey, we finally have our very first smelter completed, which means we will be making metal blocks. Hooray! Oh, Logitech? Yes. Oh, Logitech. Logitech used to be such a great company. Now they're just, I don't know. I'm not a fan. Do the thing and be irritated itself later. Exactly. So why are they still bringing resources over here? And here? Like, I guess they don't have... Okay, well, they filled up all those planks, so... Well, except for the one. So why would they take planks elsewhere when they've got that to build? Well, a drought coming in 3 days. We just had a drought. It's this side that's building it. Okay, so they're using their planks, but then 10 planks a day go over here. Well, they keep these guys with 10 planks. But whatever, these guys need the storage. Their one storage has been full for a long time. A very long time. So the cool thing about having these power grids connected is even when we lose the 700 and something that's coming from these dudes will still be running. They're not enough to power everything, but at least they'll get some power. They'll run at greatly reduced productivity, but some productivity is better than none. And they're slowly but surely working their way through this maple forest. And after they get that done, that's going to become farmland. For, sunflower, no, not sunflower seeds, dandelions, because dandelions go into something for, I know that's really specific, isn't it? They go into something for, the, golems, there's the word. You know, we're gonna need maple for that as well, and I don't have a maple orchard like anywhere. So this really isn't the place to do it. Over here, I think, is the place to do it. So let's figure this out. No, not landscaping. Platforms. So if I just go straight across like this, and that can just be a path. So stairs here, and then we'll just get rid of those 4 trees. There's sacrificial trees. Also, do we have a resin tapper yet? We don't. So we need to cancel cutting these trees. I think that will be enough. And we'll let these pines start getting bigger. We need to cut 4 of them down, though. That's where our tapper shack needs to go. Lovely. Cool, they've got those trees cleared, so we can run a path here, and then a path over to here. And then over here we'll have to do some clearing as well. So we'll just follow where the path would be. And I wouldn't mind giving them the opportunity to get up there. So 1, 2 for the forestry hut. Actually, let's move the forestry hut as far back this way as it can go. Yeah, I think that's a better plan. So we'll go there, and we'll put some stairs right there. So I'm pretty sure they'll even be able to get back here. I think there's like stairs built into this somewhere. Maybe not. Well, we'll chop down all the pine and replant it with maple, and then put a maple tap for about half of this. Because we'll need the maple. I forget which one it goes to. But it is used for some part of the fueling process of the golems. Keep an eye on water and food. Ooh, water's getting a little low. How are they doing over here? They're fine. They've only got 41 beavers, so 200 water is plenty. These guys have 100 beavers, 900 water. I guess they've got a bigger ratio than the other side, though, so whatever. Man, this is slow going. This one still doesn't have all of its planks, and yet they're building other stuff. I don't quite get why they would do that. So gears is our big holdup, and we've only got one gear workshop. This is just going to be painfully slow. And gears up here, too. So the drought is about to begin, so I am going to go ahead and start closing the outflow gates. And then we'll close the intake gates. Boom, just as the drought starts. Look at that. So that'll hold all of our water in. So everything will keep growing. But it will mean our power wheels are going to stop. And we're already below our supply and demand. So let's go look at power. Battery requires 40 planks, 40 gears, and 10 metal blocks. But a battery wouldn't be a bad idea. Up here's the best place for it, but I don't have anything here, so I'd have to run a really long power connection over. And this is kind of the area we're going to fill up to build golems. So we're going to wait on the battery. Actually, we're going to do like 3 batteries, I think. One going off that way, one right here, and one right here. Won't be as good because this is in the way, but it'll still be, I don't know, probably 10,000 or so that it can store up. So how are we doing? This is like the linchpin here. Actually, no, these 2 are to get these guys connected to the grid. Right now, they're just sitting there running for no good reason. So it's not quite half the power that's needed, so the productivity goes down. So now it takes them 6 hours to make one of these. But I'm okay with that. Somehow these are still running at like 90 and 92. Don't ask me how. So these guys take scrap and logs and turn them into metal blocks. We need to plant some more. What did we plant up here? Chestnuts. We need to plant some more chestnuts up here. Get it all? Yeah. Up here as well. Wait. In there. Every time they cut a tree is another time I can add one. So are they working on this at all? Nah. Have the planks. Plus they've got higher priority projects. Oh good, these dudes finally have a second storage. Well, third, because there's this teeny tiny one over here. If I had the gears, I'd send these dudes some gears and let them start making better water storage. But we don't, so I can't. We've got a good surplus of lumber right now. How much of this are we saying don't cut? All of that for chestnuts. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Because we don't have any unroasted chestnuts. If we had just a massive surplus of chestnuts right now, I would probably change that. Why is that not filled out? We can reach that. There may as well be trees there. Yep. I'd also like to get them a temple constructed. Oh yeah, so we can get this last piece of the puzzle here. And then let's just start looking and seeing what we have locked. I don't really need the bridges or the big platform. Landscaping, I do want to get dynamite going sooner rather than later. And this is all terraforming, adding terrain instead of removing it with dynamite. And only golems can work in all of these. I think. Yeah. Yes. And it looks like you have to have all this. This excavates dirt piles. This stores the dirt piles. This, they take the dirt piles and turn them into terrain blocks. And then these are the actual terrain blocks. So it kind of works like the explosives factory and dynamite. You have to have an explosives factory to make dynamite, and then you place the dynamite. You have to have a terraforming station, which makes the blocks, and then you have to place the blocks. So it's like double the building requirements. Never get those shrines built. They did. It did not help our well-being at all. We're still just at 10. This is so painfully slow. Drought's almost over, though. So we've got 17 unemployed over there. None unemployed over here. But they'll eventually build a house over here. 2 houses, in fact. Having 18-hour days is starting to overwork our beavers. What's up, Kiltastic? Oof. Just hanging out before bed? Yeah, me too. Tired today again. I woke up. I went to bed last night. I had a headache. So I went to bed at 10. Woke up at 1 in the morning, like 1:15. That headache had conspired to become a full-on migraine, and the pain just woke me up. Could not go back to sleep. So on like 3 hours of sleep, I've been up since 1. Got a kitty in your lap? Awesome. That'll make you sleepy. Warm purring cat. So yeah, I've been up since 1, basically. 1:15-ish. I laid there trying to fall back asleep. I finally just got up out of bed at 4. I want to go to bed, but if I go to bed early, I'll just wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to sleep again. My body will be like, oh, it's nap time, not bedtime. Because I'm so used to going to bed late. I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and then we'll just be right back in the same boat tomorrow, so I'll try to stay awake. Just sitting here staring, watching beavers is not helping, but, you know, we'll get there. Yes, but if I go to bed now, or even when I end the stream, I'll just wake up at like 3 a.m. and then I'll be exhausted tomorrow. Thinking long term, man. We're suddenly having a lot of babies born. A lot. So we've got this. Oh, they finally got that one done. We can get this one done. That gets these power wheels added to the grid. Which will be a good thing, because right now we do have a surplus of power. So yeah, we're gonna, and these take 200 each. We only have 240 surplus. So we're definitely gonna need those dudes contributing. Have to stop the beavers fornicating? No, I want them to fornicate. That's why we've got these dudes, because this makes them more fertile. The that increases. It says that they're socialized, but if we then click on a beaver, well, maybe not a 1-year-old, maybe not a 1-year-old, maybe not a 3-year-old. Are there any adults? There we go. So if we go in here, I don't know if it still shows it or not. It doesn't show it anymore. But they do get a fertility boost from having been here. And if I can just get their well-being up, look how much better they'll do. We've been stuck at 10 for a long time. At least it's not -3 like it was during the Great Starvation Dehydration that we had Sunday. So this dude, instructions to plant a few more trees. Looks like maybe. Yep. Some more of Chester's nuts, please. All right. That's good. Oh, there's a little spot there. Got it. Oh dear. I'm getting laggy. Little spot. Oh, they're back here working on the route that's going to lead to this, so they can clear this, and that is going to lead to a healer. Can't believe that's all we got out of that by making the channel narrower. I really thought by making the channel narrower that thing was just going to fly, but nope. It seems like it should work that way. These dudes are slowly but surely building all of this. Very, very, very slowly but surely. These are our 2 highest priority items, but we don't have the gears. They finally got other planks, though, so that's good. So all the new planks are going back here. And as soon as I get this next platform done, they'll probably start clearing this stuff. Which some new ones have grown in since we said clear, so we need to clear that out. And I'm going to make that all high priority. Looks like they're going to do it anyway. Because, oops, that guy will be able to plant the dandelions? Dandelions. Yes, dandelions for medicine. This dude takes dandelions and water and makes medicine. Apparently that's what makes beavers better. I don't know. Because once we start manufacturing golems, we're going to need medicine. They get injured a lot in the golem manufacturing. And they can recover in the hospital beds, but if they have medicine in the hospital beds, they recover in twice or half the time. Twice the time. That would suck. Cool. So now we can say plant dandelions here, and then as soon as that forester gets built, those will start coming into play. Let's make those buildings priority as well. I don't know why they're not. Well, they are. Oh yeah, okay, I see it now. I was looking at there, not there. And are we going to have the workers to staff all of this? Yeah, we've got 16 over there. We are just dead even here with only 5 babies, so the sooner we can get some housing expanded over here, the better, because then we can start expanding this district to do more stuff. Like making dynamite to blow up the top of that and all of this up here and make it all nice and flat and usable. Because once we get it lowered down, it all becomes fertile except for one tiny little bit in the middle, and that's where you put the farmhouses. Plus, I want to get all these projects done so that we can move on to the next phase. It may be tomorrow night before we get to build golems. I'll show you guys. It's going to get laggy here for a second. I'll show you how far I've gotten playing on my own outside of stream. I'm not going to stay here very long because this runs really slow when streaming. It runs fine when I'm not streaming, like about 40 frames per second. Game's going to make everything really laggy for a second, though. But this will give you an idea of what we're working toward. This is the exact same save. I just made a copy of the directory and then resumed off of the other directory after the stream. Wow, this is taking forever to load. Poor computer. I don't know why this game, they just need to do an optimization pass. Like, I appreciate that they're doing content updates, but it really needs an optimization pass. Oh, we have music. There we go. So this is what we're working toward. You can see we've blasted off part of this, and we're about ready to blast all of that. We've blasted this little area over here clear. And yeah, so those two water wheels we keep looking at, there they are. So you can kind of see what it is we're actually working toward here. Golem manufacturing is happening over here. They're making different parts. And they're actually mostly being made by golems now. And the golems are really cool. One thing I really like is when you have golems employed, like if you compare these two buildings. This one still has beavers, so it just has the amber lights. But when golems are working in there, the lights turn like an electric blue. It's really cool. You can see we have batteries over here storing a lot of power. And it's all one massive power grid. From over to there, all the way to over to here. That is all on one power network, all of this. The only thing that's on its own power network is this little bit over here for some research. And that's just because I didn't plan it out well enough to connect it. When we get to that here, we're gonna plan better. 401 beavers. Well, 458 total. 57 of them are babies. Got trees going over here. We finished off all this scrap, and this is just like their little leisure island now. And we're planting some trees to make it feel like their temple is in the forest. Yeah, quite extensive indeed. We're even gonna blast this. We've done some blasting. You can see over here, this is a project that I just started in the save we were on, the area over here. I did it a little different this time. But we're gonna do maple trees all out here. We'll eventually get to over here as well, but that's so far away that it takes a while. Oh, these guys are on their own power network as well. So we'll probably build that closer to up here somewhere. I don't know where it's gonna fit. We'll have to figure that out. But it's kind of crazy. Everything that we have going here. And that this is what we're working toward, is this. Because they're the exact same save, just this is I kept playing after the stream situation. By the way, can I just say how handy this button is right here? So that may not look like that did anything, but it opened that. Takes me directly to my saves folder. How smart is that? Very, very handy. So this is where we were. More games should have that, because it's like, where are my saves? So if you want to do like I did and make a copy and then play off the copy, you got to figure out where the saves even are. That just opens it up in File Explorer. And you're just right in. Best thing ever. I wish every game had that. Now we gotta load back into our other one, so cameras like a slideshow. What's really weird is on the recording, on the VOD, it's not like that. It's perfectly smooth. So the recording is fine. It's just what's going out to you guys. It's getting blah. So yeah, you can see we have a long way to go. Oh, it doesn't look slideshow to you? Oh, my preview. It looks like a slideshow. Like my face cam, especially. So maybe it's just my preview that struggles and not the actual output then. I always just assume that's what you guys saw too. Yeah, my system's so outdated, just built earlier this year. It's like, the 13900's coming 10 days before your birthday. 4080 coming. Dude, I got a car payment now. I mean, that car payment's not cheap. It's more than my last one was by what, $138 more a month. And of course, my insurance went up, though not as much as I thought it was going to. Like on my Kia, my insurance was like $94 a month, for full coverage, and on the Hyundai, 6 years newer, it's $97 a month, so that's not bad. Still not cheap, but you have to have full coverage if you have a loan. It's better than what my parents pay, dude. My parents' insurance is like $400 a month for their 2 cars. Yeah, but you're younger. And the fact that I drive, well, actually for a Malibu or Impala, it should be pretty low too. Now, before I bought the car, I had just what's called a named driver policy, which just insures you on any car you drive. But it's not like a full coverage comprehensive type thing. It just provides you insurance, since you have to have insurance. That was like $46 a month on its own. So I carried insurance even though I didn't have a car. Just so when I drove my parents' car, I was insured. My parents' cars. I hate driving my dad's car though. That thing is, ugh. Like Toyota's really good at making like sporty cars, and like their true off-roading stuff is really solid. But they're just generic cars like the Camry and like my dad's Highlander. They're just, ugh, no personality, and they're just not pleasant to drive. They're just appliances. I do not like driving his SUV. Though it does have a honking huge rearview mirror. Like, no joke, it's like twice the size of the one on my car. I mean, it's like huge rearview mirror. Factory, I'm like, why does it need to be that big? You can't even, you don't even see everything. You're like, the back window would fit in one half the size. Boy, I hate waiting. That's all we're doing right now is just waiting. Though they're making progress over here in this district. Like, they have a whole new house now. And they're getting this side done too. Oh, look at that. They have 2 houses now, one of which they can't even reach. How are they doing on storage? So they're good for storage for now. I could fit houses into these little gaps. That's not a bad idea. Ooh, but I don't have a path to there. I would have to have stairs somewhere. I have space right here. I may as well make a staircase. So we would also want some here. So then we would want this to connect. So let's do a couple of different sets of stairs here. And then this can just come up like here? Here. Let's go here. Wait. Let's go here. There's a reason. We're going to put one of these big ass water tanks right here. That'll fill in that gap nicely. Big ass water tank. And then boop, boop, boop. Fill that in and fill all that in. Kind of dead ends there because of it needing to go up there, but that's okay. I still don't know what we're going to do with all this area. We'll figure it out. Probably more storage. These dudes are always low on storage. Cool, that guy's that house connected. So that's 2 more houses for them. So they've got 9 empty beds now, so they can have a few more babies. And then over here, we're working on this still, it looks like. I'm tired. Okay, so we don't have our tapper shack yet, but that's alright. Nice thing is, we do have... As soon as he's built, like, we're ready to go. So this project's going to take a while yet. Let's make that. Let's look at our priorities. Let's make this slightly higher priorities. They have that extra little path through. And we're going to change this to highest priority. And then we're going to bump this storage down 1 so that they build this first. And then this statue, I think I'm going to leave the statue kind of normal priority because I'd like to get it built because that will help well-being. Because where it's located, it will have a radius of effect where a lot of beavers walk every day. And if we can get their well-being up, they work faster. And walk faster and live longer and everything. So it's smart to get that as high as it can be. So you dudes are able to reach that far. We are cutting all those trees. We don't need to cut the ones that are already cut, though. Why is that not removing that? Oh, I'm telling it to cut now. There we go. I'm smart. So just remove all of this right here. There's no forester that can reach this, but I don't know if trees will grow back if he doesn't plant them. I don't believe they will. But I just want to make sure they're focused on what they need to do. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and clear these stumps out just to give somebody something to do when they're not busy building something. Very meticulous, this. Let's do this. There we go. Big sections. There. And now they can clear stumps when they're not busy doing something else. And soon we'll be able to get some fields over here. That'll be awesome. One thing I do need to do over here is districts. Because where are the fields going to go? I have this come out here. That'll all be part of this district. And I want these dudes over here to be able to farm it as well. Yeah, I don't know where I want this to go. We might need to move that. Yeah, we probably will wind up moving that. It's just taking up a lot of room. We can always move the district gate. Like, move it to here. It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to take it out from there, put it here. Oh, I can't, though, because then this is in the wrong spot. Does this have anything in it? No. Okay, cool. So that gives us a chance to just rebuild that in a different place. So we will connect that path. We'll put the gate here. And then we'll rebuild the drop-off point over here. Sweet, and that auto builds. And then we'll move this dude once we can. We can do it now. Here, let's move these guys way down here. Let's make that kind of, never mind, they're going to make it a priority on their own. Going to get rid of these two. And then we're going to go distribution post right here. Actually, if I move that wood pile, we could move it way over here. We can put it there. I could move the wood pile. They don't cost any resources. But to move the wood pile, you have to build a new one first. Because they need somewhere to empty this one. There we go. So I'm going to change this to desired 0 and set it to empty. And then when this gets built, which, like I said, it doesn't require any resources, just walk out here and build it. So now they should transport as they're available. They should transport those to there. And they shouldn't put any new ones in there. However, apparently no beavers are available right now to do that. Hooray. But in the meantime, they're cutting down more trees and filling that one up. You're taking them planks. Why aren't you... Oh, it's because I tore it down. You need to take them, all the scrap metal. We still don't have enough beavers over here? Wow. They're just not emptying that. I thought the haulers did that. I do have haulers, right? I do. I thought that, like, that was what they did. They must be too busy doing other stuff. And I don't have a way to prioritize that movement, unfortunately. So this may take a minute before we can relocate all this stuff. Which sucks, I'd really like to get these farms in sooner rather than later. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side. We'll have to move this path too. Will that still fit if I move the path? Move the path back one. This doesn't fit anymore. Unless... Oh, yeah, it doesn't. That sucks. So we've got these gears in the way. Though I could move the gear over. I can just move that power production stuff over. No, I can't. The wheel's right there. Never mind. Oh, the water can flow under a wheel, though. That way I'd have the most space for farms. Yeah, let's do that. Add that in right there. We will put a new T-junction in here. Get rid of this. And that. And that. And replace them. This needs to become a priority. So it kind of looks like it already was. They're just already here. Oh my god, this one's already full and they haven't emptied this one. Freaking beavers. I know you don't have anything to do. You'll have something to do eventually, don't worry. You just gotta get that dude built. And then we'll be good to go. These stumps. All of these stumps. Those stumps. I mean, you don't have to clear the stumps. When you build something on top of a stump, it just goes away on its own. But I like to clear the stumps. I think it just looks better. So what's going on here? Why aren't we building this? Can't get our required materials. Fair. Ooh, are you going to be able to reach that? Yeah, because you can stand on that and reach it at an angle. I really want another Dr. Pepper, but I don't want to have any more caffeine so I can actually sleep. Not that that usually impacts me any. I think I know what might be slowing this down. Nope, that's medium priority. Okay. So that's what's slowing them down. Okay. So we gotta get the healer done. You decided against the Ryzen 7000 series? What made you make that decision? There we go. Even though these aren't ready to be harvested yet, they're no longer complaining about nothing to do. You saw some benchmarks, not very impressive for gaming. Really? Or are they just better for, like, productivity and stuff like that? Content creation? Station builds, gotcha. They got all that done pretty quick, didn't they? Need to plant some more Chester nuts. There you go. Is it really? So I haven't really had time to stop and watch reviews that, like, actually, you know, talk about gaming. I've just seen, like, the Cinebench and, you know, stuff that's kind of irrelevant to me. It gives them a few more empty beds. And I didn't have to use as many planks as I would have to do the next row of storage, which we're a long way from needing. Is it really? That's surprising. I thought the Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, I misread. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. If I had the money, I would put together an AMD system to replace my server for rendering videos. That way I wouldn't have to tie up this PC to render. Because it does suck. Sometimes I want to still record even when I'm rendering, or sometimes I just want to play a game while I'm rendering, and I can't. Like, I could pretty much watch YouTube or Netflix. That's all I can do with my gaming computer while I'm rendering. And even that slows down the render a little bit. Not huge. It adds, like, maybe 5% more time to the render. Because, you know, the GPU has to spend a little bit to play the video. And so it doesn't have that to give to the render. Hey, they emptied our woodpile. Cool. So we can jigger some things here. That can go there. Oh, that has to be built? I thought that was just made. We will get rid of this guy. We'll put a path in here. That can just stay there for now. That. Excuse me. Ooh. Made me dizzy. And we'll do a farmhouse. Whoops. Here. And might get another one like right here. At least one more. Might really get two more here. But to do that, I have to lose these woodcutters. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th one is in line with that. Cool. Alright. Perfect. Run that out. Move our woodcutters. Just temporarily. Actually, they can sit right there just for now. It's a process. I wouldn't mind having that path come back that way, though. I'd like that. I would block that, though, and I eventually want to connect this. Man, I just, you know, I know that they're like, hey, it'll be fine for it to run at that temperature all day long. We designed it that way. That's fine. But man, what does that mean for, you know, the room that it's in? It's just like, yeah, but AMD, you forget, you know, we humans don't like being in that temperature. I built these, and it's not where I want them. Oh, well, we wasted a few logs. Big deal. Dude, I guess, but not really. I mean, under 100% load, it can get a little warm, but it doesn't. I mean, like, it can, but doesn't. Is what it comes down to. Even when I'm doing handbrake and it has my CPU and GPU at 100%, my GPU is running in the 50s and my CPU is running like in the 70s. So it's not really that bad. Alright, so planks go in there. Cool. And then you're still bringing them scrap that's going to get delivered. There. Perfection. You know what? We got a little spot right here. We can just give them a little shower. They like taking showers. And then we can use this little space here so they can get a drink of water. Look at that. Cool. So we want to get sunflowers? Yeah, sunflowers planted. There we go. He'll get started on those. We can get another farmhouse in back here. Do 2 more back here because we're also going to do some wheat here eventually once all these trees get cut down. So we got a drought coming in 2.8 days. We've got our medicine dude up and running. Oh, hey! We got this dude built. Why are we not getting any higher happiness? Don't know. I should be able to get 4 fields in here. And the cool thing is, by doing the farmhouses on this side and for these guys, they'll all be able to work all of them and share those farm fields. So how are you guys doing? You're up to, you still have 7 that you need filled. So we're going to have to do some housing over here soon. But we're first going to have to get them some water pumps, which means we need them to get more beavers. We've got 11 babies, 5 vacancies, 10 empty beds. Wonder if we just need another place for them to, you know, get in the mood. They're knocking a lot of this stuff out pretty quick, though. I don't know how. They still don't have any resources. Whoa, that is a lot of trees that need cut down. They are not keeping up. They also probably need another lumberjack or another storage. Because that one's a bit full. So let's give them a second storage, as much as I hate to lose trees. They need it. So that's why they're not cutting down the trees. Granted, we have plenty of logs right now, but we're soon going to be in a position where we need hundreds of logs per day. And by soon, I mean, you know, tomorrow. There we go. Ads are running. Instantly, that's done. So now they have storage. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna do a thing and then make it really low priority. Run this down here. Just to see what connectivity looks like down here. They've almost got all these trees cut down. They're slowly getting there. Granted, they're maples, and maple not only takes longer to grow, but it takes longer to cut down. But we have medicine now, yeah? What do you need? Dandelions, logs, and water. Why do we have no medicine made yet? Ah, the dandelions haven't matured yet. That's a good reason. Okay. That's a very valid reason. I want to cut down these dandelions. Oops. All that, and that, and that. Just make it look prettier. All about them aesthetics, you know. I think I will run a path. I can't. No, I can, as long as I put a district gate in. It'll be fine. Just have to keep these two districts separate. If I would have tried to put a path there, like if I try to connect this path, it says districts must be separated by a gate. It turns red as soon as I try to connect it. I want to get a set of stairs right there so that we can move a couple lumberjacks down here and have them chop these trees down. I'd rather have them chop them down than just tell them they have to cut them down later. I'd rather get the wood out of it. Even though there's no trees there to cut down, I'm still gonna tell them not to. It's redundant, but whatever. But we do want to chop all of these down. Oops, wrong button. There we go. All of that. And I don't know how far back this way they'll be able to go, but we're going to mark it for cutting. All of it. And same down here. All of that marked for cutting. Even that little guy right there. Even though he's currently marked for demolition. So we'll change that. Done. Oh, jaw started. Crap. Wasn't paying attention. Pause. Raise the gates. Raise the gates. All of them up to max. Gate, please. Thank you. There we go. There. And I'm missing one. Oh, back here. There. That should be all of our gates done. Yes. So they're building this, and this isn't really our priority. I'm gonna make this lowest priority. I just kind of wanted to see where we would connect over there. I want this cleared off as high priority. So I want to get some lumber going over there, and then we're gonna move over here. They can't get this whole island, but whatever. There we go. We're ready for the drought. Oh no, I missed a gate. Crap. Let me click it. Having those two gates like that, they're not linked together. There you go. Now we're ready for the drought. It's gonna sap our productivity here, but what are you gonna do? Eventually, we'll have a battery or a set of batteries to counter that. Just not anytime soon. Oh, we have a topper now. Good. Good, good, good. That's going to be necessary later on. So they can reach back here, yeah? Oh, yeah, they already have. Cool. So, I want to build a set of stairs here. Path connecting all of that. And then they should be able to get those trees knocked out. It is very much in the red. I wonder if I brought it across here, if it wouldn't be advantageous. Leave it there. So I want to clear a space for forester, because I want to replant this as maple. So let's see, how far this way do we reach? To there. So I want to get my foresters way out here. Like there and there. And that is your biggest priority, my friends. So then we'll connect this down to here. Oops, not like that though. And we'll make dual connections here. Even though it's a little redundant. I'm still gonna do it. Actually, I want that there. Yeah. So I want stairs here. Like that, and when I said it's redundant, you know, we've got like this way down. But if they come from this way, they can go that way without having to come around. Though they would be happy to go around. They don't really care. So once that is ready, we can start clearing all of these dandelions and blueberries out of here. We'll leave the trees. There we go. They won't be able to clear that far corner. They just never will be able to reach it. And then we're going to do this, that, and then we're going to clear a path across like that. Let's pause because that's not what I want you working on. So if I put a forester right here, how far is he going to be able to reach? Pretty far. And then we can increase that, I believe, by clearing a small path here and putting some stairs up. I believe that's where I want that to go. Looks like that's where I want it to go. So new priorities are here. And then our jack flags out here. So you can reach pretty far that way. You can reach pretty far that way. Perfect. I want a connection going this way. But I don't see how I'd be able to make that because I won't be able to chop that tree down. I would have to give them, like, that to be able to get over there. So put that there. Put this... Actually, we just do stairs right there. At the same height as that side? I think so. So that would come across right there. Yeah? Yes, it would. Yep. Yeah, that'll work. And then we can put stairs right there. And then we'll just do a single platform right there once it's ready. And then we can run this to here, and that's where we can put their wood pile. And then they'll have access to many, many places. And since we've got a little space over here, we'll also give them some water. Because they will get thirsty and need a drink. Not sure how much this is going to be fertile later. So that, and that are priorities right now. And you know what? All of that. This is secondary, friends. Don't worry about that. We're still only at 10 happiness. It's really weird. Why don't you have these trees cut down yet? You can all reach that, right? Yeah, you can all reach that. So we want stairs there so they can get up to those trees and cut those trees. And then we're going to move their lumberjack flags out here instead of over here. Delete those two. So we have those two working. They're not able to reach that. Yeah, they can. Why are you saying you can't? Sandy lions. Oh, hey, we're making medicine now. Good. So if we get an injured beaver, we'll have medicine to help them heal. The drought is over. Hooray. We open all of our floodgates back up. One goes to 0. This one goes to 0.5, so the water flows slower through this side and faster through the other side for our wagon wheels, power wheels, or wagon wheels, and then, hello, all the way down. Wow, we had quite a bit of water stored during that drought. Not bad. What's going on? Yeah, nothing to do in range. I know. You will have. We are going to tell you to cut trees, get rid of these pines, so we can plant some maples. I don't remember how far this way they can reach, so we're just gonna say go really far. And then up here as well, because we're gonna put some stairs in for them. Except I built those backwards. Wait, or did I? Hold on. No, they're fine. It's just the way I was looking at it, it looked like they were backwards. Sweet. So let's get some maple goods. Oh, we need a place for a tapper shack as well. That can go up here, maybe? I didn't leave myself space for it, sadly. Oh. I'm just going to get rid of that. I can just have one water tank. Oh, it's on. Is it a tapper shack? It is a tapper shack. Yeah, that gets me maple syrup. There we go. Then we can replace that water. That. Sweet. And we'll even give them a little decoration out here. So when they walk by, they're inspired. Cool. So plant trees and bushes. Maple is what we're going for out here. Just anywhere we can. Let's go ahead and plant, which isn't a lot just yet, but it's alright. And then unmark the areas where there's infrastructure, because it's stupid to try to cut where there's infrastructure. There's one right there. Cool. Awesome. And then, oh, good. They've already got that tree cut down. So put that there. Run that like that, and that'll give them another way through that area once they get it done. And hopefully it won't be as far, because here it's already kind of orange. Here it's still nice and yellow. So I'm hoping that this gives them a bit more reach this direction. I don't know if it will or not, but at least it gives them multiple ways through. Because right now they got to come up here and around. This will give them a straight shot down to this area. I have no idea if it'll do anything or not, though. I'm gonna find out soon. So we've got 126 steel blocks. So we're almost ready to start making Goblin parts, which is exciting. But first, I want to check food holding steady, water holding steady. How are you guys doing? Food is okay, and water is not the greatest. Just trying to think of how I want to do that or tackle that. And I don't know just yet, so we're gonna go over here and see how this did. Oh, it's not done yet. Can I not reach that? No, they can reach it. They just don't have the supplies. Supplies. Ooh, we could use this as a way up here, this next level. What's that? What would that look like? It'll look like that. We're gonna need some more housing soon. In fact, hold that thought. What if we did the big houses? How many of those can we fit up here? Perfect. Alright. This district's about to get a massive population boom. Massive, massive. And then I need to fill these gaps in. Thinking. do I want to? I do. Now I thought about doing houses in here, it makes sense to use these smaller gaps for houses. So let's do like this. And then we'll bring this around for these houses. Like that. And then that next level up needs higher platforms still. Excuse me, which we can do this way. Yes, I like it. And then, ooh, I need a bigger one there. Oh, I took everything out down there, and I did not mean to do that. I didn't realize it would delete those stairs too. That there, then that. Nope. Crap. That's going to delete the thing underneath it, isn't it? Why does that delete the thing underneath it? That's really dumb. Nope. Oh, it didn't that time. Cool. Why it did the last time and it didn't this time? I don't know. Let's run this down here. There. And then we've got to have a way to get it to wrap around. So go like this. And then we need a really tall one there. And then over here, we're going to need to put one more short one there. And then let's get our houses in. So that we can then see where the storage is going to live. And where we need to get the platforms for that. They just need to be up at that level. Oh, perfect. Can't see. There we go. Now I can see. So that gets all the way to the storage, and then I would like to just complete like the ring around here. Just so they have multiple ways through everywhere. So they can get up, they can get around. I guess I'll give them a little step up there too, so if they're down on that lower level, they can take advantage of it. If they need to. I don't know if they would need to, but hey. So then paths on all of this. So do we not need, we don't need this platform, do we? No. Don't need that one. But it took out the planned stairs. Stump. And then down here, this needs to go this way, so I need to come down a level here so I can see what I'm doing. So that gets all of those houses connected. Everything down there is already connected. Sweet. Then we go back up. Oh, I missed a spot with platforms. Don't know how I did that. And there, and there. Then we just need to put a double one in that hole, maybe. There we go. And cool. That will greatly expand our housing and our storage for this district. And then we need to get this guy planting trees so that they start growing, because these things take 30 days to grow, and then another 8 days, 3 days after that, 12 days, sorry, to actually produce sap. So a little time consuming. So they've got a lot of big projects to work on. And then over here, I just want to get these dudes in better shape with their water. There's only 56 beavers. Still, I'd like them to be making more water than they're making. I think I'm going to do that right here. Here's right here. Just spam out a ton of these. That works. And then right here in the corner, we're going to tuck in a shower. Well, I can't. Wait, do it like that. Yeah, it won't work. Never mind. Thought I could, but it doesn't work. And then we need to get better water storage, but they're going to need some gears. How many gears do they need for that? 20. Oof. We can't send them that many. Then we won't have any for the other side. What we're going to do is set their distribution limit to gears just like 5. That way they're not taking all the gears. Then we add a new route, do that, choose gears, they'll send them 5 gears. And they can slowly get started on that water tank. And we may do even more water storage back here. Could just be a straight run up to it. Or we could get rid of this one and do them back to back here, or front to back here. Front to front. That's the English I'm looking for. Front to front. How are you guys doing? You're doing great. You're just busy little beavers. Let's plant that. Plant that. Just keep planting every time they chop stuff down. I could even plant up here, but I'm not gonna. Everything? Got everything? You got everything. So these dudes can reach up to here now that there's stairs, and they can reach pretty far back. So we'll do like our maple tap area like here, so we won't cut these trees once they grow. So now unmark these areas that we've planted. Oh, except that's pine, so we want that to go still. There we go. That way they're not cutting the maples when they grow. I kind of follow them around here for a minute. There, there, and that one, and that one. That one you already got. It's about to go. There we go. Cool. And that's that many more maples we can plant. Sweet. They're all maples, yeah? Yeah. Definitely all maples. So what was the project we were working on? Housing. How's that coming along, friends? Not really coming along. That's still its lowest priority. Lack of planks, yeah? Yeah, it's lack of planks. They're working on it, though. Yeah, they've got a couple things going in. Alright, cool. New dudes are up here now clearing that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Really hesitant to move the log pile again. Are you dudes even able to contribute? You are. Gonna give them a second log pile back here. It's gonna be a temporary one, but it'll help. That's a huge project right there. So what did we open up back here? They can reach the majority of this island. Like this to all be priority through here. Should be able to get all that. And since they don't have any planks to build with, they will happily come over here and build it. Oh, except they're going to build houses instead. Houses that they can't even reach. Each of these houses holds 9 beavers. So we'll get a very, very big population boom soon. Right now they don't have any empty beds in that district, and they don't have any empty beds in this district either. So they're gonna need to build as well. Fine. I wanted to, oh, they did get the water pumps done. Never mind. Okay. And they still got 6 unemployed beavers. And they got their water storage done. There we go. They doubled their water that they had. That makes me happy. Cool. So let's get them some houses then. Yes. There and there. Oh man, I'm tired. Right there. And there. Cool. Quite a bit of new housing stock going in. That shouldn't take them too long to get built. It's just logs. I think 12 logs each. I could maybe use that little area over here to have them make paper. Because paper will go into project into making dynamite. And we want to make some dynamite. So it's 80 for that. If I did 3 of those, it's 240. And then another 150, so 390. So I need 8 power wheels. I might be able to make all that fit right there. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. Now that we've got better water production, yeah, we'll just have to do something else with this area. So I can get one there, and I can get one there. It's going to be wonky the way they get to them, but I can do that like that, and that like that, and then have a connection that runs back here. Sure, why not? And then since this is here, we want a path here. So yeah, it's not really a whole lot of space to work with right here. So 240, I need 5 power wheels. Did too high trying to reach to it. Excuse me. Building all these houses and they can't get into any of them. It's because they don't build the paths first. Oh, wow. You dudes are fucking... More maple. More maple. So, chat friends, anybody know how to get stubborn bug gut stains off of a car? I have scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and they are just not moving. I'm thinking what happened is the previous owners didn't know what they were doing with an orbital buffer and kind of buffed the bug guts into the clear coat. That's what it looks like. It's like you can't even like feel them on the surface, or they left them on so long that it just bleached the paint or something. I don't know, but I've tried everything that says it's good for removing bug guts, and so far nothing. It may have etched the paint, which if that's the case, I'll need to take it to a detailer, and that can do paint correction. I thought about doing clay bar. Clay bar makes me nervous. I'm afraid I'll damage my paint. It also, I need to take it to a paint correction detailer anyway because, and this is why I think they didn't know what they were doing with an orbital polisher. The hood is just swirl marks. Like when the sun hits it, just swirl marks everywhere. And that's just the hallmark of somebody applying too much pressure with an orbital polisher. I kind of like that we've got this staggered with its growth because that means we'll have them constantly maturing. Why aren't we cutting these 3 trees? Looks like we can. You sure can. I mean, it's stuff you run into when you buy a pre-owned car. The previous owner didn't properly care for it. You gotta correct it yourself. Wow, they finished their stuff already. They suddenly have 33 empty beds, so we're gonna have lots of babies born over here. Lots and lots of babies. Which is good, because we've got lots of work to do in this district. Which we're going to start planning out. I'm going to pause again. So what do we have there? Okay, those are all paths. Good. I'm going to fill this in. And then see what's what. So what did that say? We need 8 power wheels. So we can do 1, 2, 3. And then we can do the buildings. If I put them in 1, 2, and 3, we could bring the power around to the other building. I like that idea. What did that say I was going to put here? Oh, yeah. Explosives factory. If I do like that. So now let's plan this out here. So I can go there. I'll go ahead and bring one there. So what we can do is connect these. As long as we don't connect the path between these 2 dudes, we're good to go. And we can connect the path. We just have to put a gate there. Okay, so let's see where the paths need to go, which is down through here. And then we'll connect there. And I could get all of this connected to this grid too. And have them getting power. Ooh, that's very tempting. I'm going to do it. But how do I want to do it is the question. I don't know just yet.
Oh shit!
I don't know that I have the room. Roselli, what's up, man? How you doing? Sending out a gifted sub to Skims. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. How you been? Also, hi, Skims. We're just goofing around with beavers tonight. So that's 5 of the 8 that we need. So then you do 6, 7, 8, like that. And then our path would need to come here to there. See, that doesn't leave me room to get connected over here. Or does it? It does. Okay, cool. Here's what we're gonna do. Because these guys will be all connected into their own grid. What I need to do is just move this path over one. right here. And then do one of these doohickeys right here. And then let's get all of this in here connected. So here I need a T-joint. Like that. We need a T-joint going that way. Then one that way, then one that way. Alright, then we need another one of these friends. Here, a straight shaft there. So that gets all of that connected, and then we just need to make a connection here. And we're going to bring it down right here, and then T into that right there. So we need to kill this temporarily and replace that with a T-junction like that. Yeah, it says it's too far away for the beavers to reach, but I don't believe them. I think they'll be able to get there. They were able to get there before. They can get there again. And if anything, these guys should be able to build it, yeah? Once they get these platforms built, yeah, they'll be able to build it. So, okay, cool. That gets that all settled. For that aspect of it, we just need to get it all connected here. Which is going to involve platforms right here. Another little uppy-downy bit right here, because that's what they're called, uppy-downy bits. And then a T-junction, an elbow, and straight, 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 straight. And then all of this is enough power wheels to power all this, but the cool thing is, during a drought, these guys will also help supply some power over here. They'll all run at less than 100%, but at least they'll all be running better than 0%. Also, once we get golems, the power wheels, which we will eventually have more over here and another one way down here, will all be kicking in. We'll have some batteries as well up here that'll be kicking in some power that'll all be tied into it. And the golems work 24 hours a day. They don't sleep. They just work until they're worn out. They last about 30, 40 days, depending on how well you supply them. So that is all connected there. I just need to get this path run there. Yeah. Awesome. So let's get rid of the platforms we don't need so we don't waste resources. Which is all of these and that one. And then all of these. If I hold down shift, I don't want to do that. Get rid of them all in one shot. There we go. Cool. So that's a big project. That's a very big project. I just need to pause a couple power wheels. So if I don't, they'll get trapped in here and won't be able to get out and be able to work on all that. And as long as I've got that one and this one paused, they should be able to get back to that one. Yeah. Cool. It's going to take a while. Mainly because they don't have a whole lot of gears coming over here, because there's not a lot of gears to spare. Though that should be changing, because these dudes aren't building anything currently that requires gears. They're just using a lot of planks. Nice. Oh cool, they got this stuff done. So I can build these stairs. Get this connected. Get this connected. Mark that for demolition. Now let's make all this pretty high priority over here. Get all of that you can, please, friends. So we should see how our workers start shuffling over to here instead of working on all this stuff. And then we're going to make our housing project the next biggest priority. Because I don't want my workers from this district going over to the other district to build all that stuff that I just set out. I want these dudes to build their own stuff. Which they are. We're doing good. Tricks on my side of the big village. It's good. It's good. Kind of quiet lately. Haven't been seeing the numbers I'm used to, but It's fine. I'm appreciative for everybody that does show up. Seems a lot of people, since Twitch changed their ad policies, just don't have patience to sit through the ads. It seems like a big part of why things aren't as booming as they used to be. Which I've decided if YouTube ever gets feature parity with Twitch, I'm done with Twitch. They've just been kind of douchey in the past couple months towards streamers in general, towards viewers. I'm just kind of done with them. They've just made a lot of really bad decisions. And then that freaking thing when this past week where they talked about why they're getting rid of their 70-30 splits, some partners that have it. They said, well, you know, it costs this much money to stream this many hours of videos. It's like, no. Twitch is owned by Amazon, and it's the Amazon servers that host Twitch. So it's like, don't try to tell us. I mean, yeah, I know it's still an overhead, but they quoted those prices as the prices of what just a general AWS customer would pay. And you know Twitch is not paying their parent company full market rate for hosting. You know they're not. And if they are, Amazon's stupid. Like, the executive who made that decision's a moron. So it's bullshit is what it is. And people are calling them out on their bullshit, and they don't. Twitch isn't really happy about it. It's really frustrating, though, to see them just lie. Just bald-faced lie. Oh, hello. That's not what I was trying to click. I was trying to click this to make sure it's high priority. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Oh, wow. They did that fast. Okay, then. We want to get some more forestry going over here, though. Maybe chestnuts over here. We got these dandelions growing like the weeds that they are. So they can't reach that. They'll never be able to reach this. I think. Even if I put a path in, they're probably not going to be able to get over there. Let's see if that did anything to get them farther down there. Nah, they're never going to be able to reach those. So we can just unmark those for removal. It'll never happen. And then over here, we want to get a forester just as, like, that's where it has to go. Because that's as far as it can reach. And then we want a wood pile. I also want to connect that path. Let's make sure that's still as far as forester can reach then. Yeah. And then we want a couple lumberjack flags. Let's do like 3 because it's going to be a pretty big area. And then have them, once they get over here and doing stuff, let's go with chestnuts. Lots and lots of chestnuts. Have a good night, Zelly. I'm about to wrap up right here in just a minute, so thanks for coming by. Thanks again for the gift sub. I really do appreciate it. Good talking to you, man. Cool. Eventually, we'll blast all this flat and have more usable area. Same up here. But that's a long ways from now. A long ways from now. So we're going to tell them to cut all these trees. I don't know how many they're actually going to be able to get. It drives me crazy when I accidentally put those over a path. Same down here. Cut all that. Cut all of this. That. And that, even though there's a dandelion still there. There. So when they get those planted, good to go. Why are you not getting rid of those dandelions? Is that not marked high priority? It is. I guess they just decided they like those dandelions and don't want to cut them down or chew them up or whatever they do with them. Oh, wow. These dudes have really cleared this forest out really well. Awesome. We're ready for our second farm then. Or third and fourth farm. So we're going to do wheat for one of them. Ooh, but I want to move that. You know what we could do over here? Some potatoes. So 7 by 7. That's 7 by 6. There we go. And I want to wheat down here, but I need to move the wood pile. So we're going to mark this one as empty. Set it to desired 0. I could have just typed 0 in there, but whatever. And boom! They have planted some potatoes. Just that fast. I know what we can use this space for right here. We have a massive, massive amount of spatterdock that is not getting turned into food. So we're also going to need some grillers for the potatoes. So let's just throw in a row of grills. And we'll have some lost or empty space back here that's just not getting used for anything. So be it. What I can do is knock out those 2 platforms. I think I did that right. And come in here into well-being and install some showers so we can get some beavers with some wet fur perks. Because they move faster when they have wet fur. Did I say wet fur perks instead of wet fur perks? I think I said wet fur perks. I hope I said wet fur perks, because otherwise that would be really silly. Put a beaver statue there, make them happy. And then we're just going to get rid of these. And it'll just be a lovely little area to look down to the water. Look at that. Cool, so these dudes have a ton to do. That is still too far, so let's make this a priority and this the priority. So I want to get this all reconnected back to the power grid. About 2.5 hours. Started really late tonight. These dudes are taking forever back here. You still haven't cut down these dandelions. Why not? Get rid of them. Come on. Oh, I guess that I put that as high priority. That's why they're over there. Okay. Well, I'll get to it eventually then. Now we did this path to these stairs here, so they'll be able to get up and cut down a lot of those trees. These dudes are still taking forever to cut all this down. And even with 2 wood piles, it's still full. But having too many logs is better than not enough. They've already got their storage filled up? Seriously? Damn. So, still doing good on food over here? Yes, and water coming way up. I just keep checking their food because they don't have, like, a lot. To be honest. But now that they're going to have potatoes, that's going to help. So it's just, once again, it comes down to the fact we don't have a lot of planks. And this is a very plank-heavy construction project. Like, all the double tall platforms take 4 planks, and then the single ones take 2. So it's going to take a while for that to get done. That's what we could use out here as a small water tank. Just so they have a source of water while they're working. There's a bug on my light. Alright, we can plant some more maples. I did plant chestnuts out here, right? That's what I meant to plant. Yes, I did. So maple, maple, maple. And up here as well. Oops. Up here as well. There we go. And then, big of an area do we need? The tapper, I wonder. Honestly, I think that'll be enough. Like, we'll do that, and the rest of these will leave us cut. That should be more than enough with the cyclists on. Oh, no, you need to cut down that tree, though. That's got to go. That's the wrong tree. Sweet. I'm really happy with how this is going. There. Now they should be able to build that. No, it's still too far. Oh, they... One more platform needs to be prioritized. That one. Then they'll be able to build that. And then we can unpause these. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So get that one built, please, friends. We've got a good amount of medicine going, so we want to make sure both districts have medicine. So we're going to add a new route and send medicine over to here. We'll wind up with hundreds of medicine. It's not something that gets used all that often, thankfully. Like, none of these houses have access. Well, I guess these new ones, these small new ones do. No, even they don't. Though the lights are on, so... Maybe they do? Oh no, that's the lights of the storage. Yeah, nobody can reach that yet. Because I gotta finish, like... over here, wherever this is coming from. I don't remember. It looks like they should have access. What did I do wrong here? Why don't they have access? Yeah, they totally should have. Oh well. It'll get there eventually. You guys got this done yet so I can unpause this? Oh, but they can reach it now, and it's just 3 logs. And it's the highest priority thing over here, so... They should, hopefully, come do it, even though they're over there messing around. Oh, wait, I didn't prioritize that. Now they should come build it. That should be, like, the thing that this district comes and builds next. Yep, there they come. And then I can unpause this one in the corner. Make that a high priority. If I let them build that one, before they build that one, they'll never be able to build that one because there's no connection to it. So you got to make sure you have a connection to it. But it's done. It's just 2 logs. So we're good. So I'm going to pause that now. And then that will eventually get all this connected to one grid. Where we currently have 52 horsepower to spare. Oof. Big, big oof. I'm getting that emptied slowly. You guys don't really have any more trees you can reach. Like, there's 2 trees you can reach, so we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that bit of path. I meant to get rid of that too. There you go. And we'll continue this one over, and then we'll get rid of this path once this is gone. And we'll put in maybe a couple more farmhouses. Not really sure yet. And I guess, instead of this being my priority, these grillers really need to be my priority. So we'll do like 2 for potatoes and the other 3 for spatterdock, because we've just got a ton of spatterdock sitting here not being cooked. And we may as well get our food surpluses going. And we got a drought coming. Nice. Fun. So we're going to go ahead and plant some of our wheat. And then we'll get the last little bit in once this is gone. But I can't disconnect this from a path yet, or they won't be able to empty it. And wow, they got that planted fast. It's insane. We need to plant more maples. Maples take forever to grow, but man, you get so much more wood. Like in the same 30 days, the 8 you get from these are way more than you get from the birch. They take 9 days to grow and you only get 1. So basically you get 3.2 logs in the same amount of time you get 8 out of maple. Even pine takes 12 days to grow, and then only gives you 2, so you only get half as much wood in the same amount of time. Chestnuts are probably... Basically, you get 1 log every 6 days. But your best bang for your buck is the maple. It's just... You can wind up in a period where you don't really have any wood for a while because they haven't been able to get out there to do anything with it. I don't know why I'm even trying to plant there. That'll never happen. I can't get over there. I'll just leave those 2 trees there. Still haven't come and taken that down. Those teddy lions are fully grown. Oof, all this unconnected stuff really hurts me. No. Oh, wow. Okay, you got those done fast. Thanks. So we will do Tato. Tato. And Spatterdock. What a name. Spatterdock. Who named that? It sounds disgusting. There we go. Awesome. So once those potatoes get harvested, I'll have a place to grill them. And hopefully they'll get harvested by these guys and not these guys. It's hard to say who will get it done. Okay, this is empty. Oh, you know what? It had now it's empty. Thank you. They heard me and got rid of it. So then we can kill that. Plant some more wheat. Granted, we don't have anywhere to process this wheat yet, but we will. We definitely will. So that's looking pretty good there. And then we can clear all this crap. Just go all the way back there. I don't know if they can reach that far, but we're gonna hope. And then you guys are pretty much done cutting trees, aren't you? Yeah, you can't really reach. I mean, there's like 2 little ones, but they're nowhere near done growing, so we can get rid of that. That. Because we just don't need them over there anymore. Same for over here. Do we have other woodcutters? No, we'd already taken them out because they were down here. Okay, cool. So how's the housing project coming? It's getting there. It's like they're building the wrong platforms first. Like, they're building all these over here that are in front of all the houses, when if they would just complete, like, these stairs, all these houses down the middle would be connected. But I think that's the order I built it all in, so they're just following basic order of operations. We got a lot of scrap and not a lot of beams, so... Plant some more maples. Done. You got like 1 holdout there and 1 holdout there. And a drought coming in 0.8 days. You guys have filled all this storage? Here. Oh, this is smaller houses. I'm like, why doesn't that line up? How much space is here? Oh, you still have plenty of space in that one, so we're good. So that just showed me a thing we need to do. We need to go through and make sure everything that can be prioritized by haulers is. The other district doesn't have haulers yet. They will have. This menu made this so much easier to do. And you want to do the same for your storage. Make sure it's all prioritized by haulers. Done. So is it telling me that it's full? Yep. And I thought it would also show you the ones that were disconnected from a district, but I guess not. Cool. And then all this is just general info and migration tabs and stuff like that. So yep, they've definitely got a path to most of these big home types, but they don't have the stairs. Like literally, they just need to build those stairs, and all of those will become connected instantly. So it's high priority. That. Even though clearly setting stuff high priority doesn't always pay off because, well, that's still there. Oh, so that we build them. I want these houses so that we can start getting a bunch more workers over here. Dude, that's going to open up what? The droughts in the morning. That's 12, and each of these hold 9 beavers. So what is that? 90, 102? The drought is beginning right now. So pause so it's easier to do this because, you know, it's not as laggy. This one, raise all these up. I wish there was a menu up here for flood control gates, so I could just go to the menu and do it that way. It would make life much simpler. Yes, I've sent that feedback into the devs. So these are up? Yeah, they're just really short, so water still can get over them after a while. Awesome. We are ready for the drought, though that will hurt our productivity, because our only power will be coming from our regular power wheels and not the water wheels. It's so janky how I have that water, but they've got multiple paths in and out, so it should be okay. The farm's looking fantastic. We actually have baked potatoes. No wheat yet, but I think it takes a while to grow. It does. And then once we get paper, we can also unlock the beehives. If I haven't already, I have. Speaking of unlocking things, let's make sure I've got... Okay, all the golem stuff is done. So let's start getting some of this stuff unlocked. It's really expensive. I don't have quite enough for that. Storage, nothing left, nothing there. I don't really want that house. I could use irrigation. Under wood, we don't need printing presses yet. Don't need that. Windmills are so unreliable, I don't touch them. And that thing's 1,000, and I don't have 1,000. But we do have points for that and that. And that's pretty much all our points. I think I can't even afford this cheap stuff. So, okay, cool. That's what the science points are for, to be spent. Oh my god, they finally got some of these houses connected. So now we have 103 empty beds in this district. Wow. And because 4 people just died of old age, we have 107 empty beds. So we're about to double the size of this district, basically. By the time we get this row connected, it will be doubled. That's impressive. Why will you not come get rid of these? Is it like... I know it's not outside of where you can reach. Like, how many times do I have to tell you that that is high priority? Get rid of that. Can I not? Is it not working to make that high priority? Just try to remark. Oh, it wasn't marked? I thought it was marked. Well, there. Now it's high priority. Come do it. Come get rid of it. Thank you. I guess this whole time I've been yelling at them and it wasn't their fault. So get that in there, and then we want chestnuts up here as well. I think most of this is irrigated. Not 100% certain. Granted, our forester isn't built yet, so he won't be planting anything anytime soon. As usual, we're waiting on planks, but we're going to expand our plank production once we get a bunch of extra workers in this district. Probably can do that back here, maybe? Possibly? I just want to make sure it's all connected to the same grid. That's what it really comes down to, is I just want it to all be on the same power grid. This is a long drought. Oh, it's less than a day away. It'll be over tomorrow, but still, long drought. But we're fine. We still have over half a meter of water. And these guys are doing good with their chestnuts. Can you not reach all that, or are you just busy doing other stuff? Yeah, you're just busy doing other stuff. Because you can reach all of that. Again, it comes down to one set of stairs. I can't click them for some reason. That right there. Well, I guess that row as well is kind of keeping them from being able to connect. There. Get that done, so at least those houses back there can get connected. The ones on the lower level. What's it look like for... it's still pretty bright orange for the most part. So they shouldn't have any trouble reaching all that. Why are you thirsty? There's water, like, everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Holy crap. Okay, they're moving on this quick. Wow. That's kind of impressive. Busy little beavers. But it's time for me to wrap up. I'm done. My brain is just shouting at me to go to sleep. So I'll be back live tomorrow night. Sometime after 5. I don't know exactly when. It just depends on traffic and errands that my mom wants to run after work and all of that good stuff. Let's see. Where are we going? don't know. Let's go there. Let's go do math. Yes, we're gonna go do math. Because I'm totally awake enough to follow any of that. So make sure you follow it on Twitter. If you're not already, that way you get announcements of live streams, videos, and other nonsense. And that you are subscribed on both YouTube channels. The first one for pre-recorded videos, the second one for stream VODs. Anything from here on Twitch and YouTube streams goes to the second channel. And come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server. There are your raid emotes. Top set for followers, bottom set for subscribers. Thanks again to Bro Zelly Gaming for the gift sub that went out to Skims, and I was hoping that he was still here so I could test something, but oh well. Looks like he's not. So, whatever. Anyways, guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go raid Simplex Pachinko, good friend of the channel.